get a whiff of this. Guys, welcome back to the mobile office. Welcome back where we got to look at prices once again like we do every single day. Okay, and this is the reason, guys, is because what I think is occurring right now is this is not a crash. This is not even a pullback. This is actually where this is going to actually happen. And what am I talking about? I'm talking about price go up, guys, and here's why. See, guys, when I look at prices, I look at all the coins. I look at every single coin. I don't just pinpoint, oh, well, Bitcoin Cash is up today and Zcash is up now and all this stuff. That's not how I do it. Actually, how I do it is I actually look at the coins that are trending down and I try to find coins that are stabilizing the market or holding the market level, right? And that's what a lot of these altcoins do, okay? And let me explain why. The last week, we've literally seen a 20% volatility spread among a lot of different altcoins. Bitcoin Cash, several others, okay? You can go back and find dozens of coins that fit this same criteria. And what I also look at is while I'm doing this is I look at coins that are holding steady. Now, Zcash is up about $33. This video is obviously coming out a few hours after I made it. Nonetheless, this is signaling something to come, okay? Grossel's coin is up. Grossel's coin is another coin that I tell you guys to watch when these markets start going down. All right, so we have a majority of altcoins, BTC included, trending down right this second, but we don't have every coin down. Let me tell you how crypto usually works from my personal experience. If we were to see a crash or something of extraordinary drop enough to pretty much wipe everybody out, and I'm not talking about 50% gone. If 50% of your bag's gone, welcome to crypto. But what I'm talking about is if we would have seen like we did back in 2019, right? Or 2019, where we saw Bitcoin Cash go from like $400 to $100 just in 3 months. All right. This would have been the same drop we would have experienced. And I'm just using Bitcoin Cash, guys. Don't focus too much on the particular coin. This could apply to any of the mineable coins, any of the finite supply mineable cryptos that we talk about on the channel. But had we seen a price drop of monumental magnitude, like we went up to 600, almost 700 on Bitcoin Cash, say we were now under $200, right? We've now fallen under that support level, right? These support levels, it's not really a technical analysis per se. It's more of a general scope on where the current crypto market is, how much it's retracted back, how much it's corrected, because it's not really a crash, it's more of a correction, right? Even though in crypto, a 50% correction really isn't unheard of. This happens like more frequent than not, it seems like, especially in the last couple months. But just hear me out here. So we have a lot of different altcoins that are trending down. They were just going up a couple days ago. Now they're going down. We're talking 20% spread in volatility on a lot of these coins. Now, what I'm looking for, guys, is I'm looking for the same reversal up, okay? I'm seeing there are going to be a couple coins that kind of hang out in these general levels as the majority of the crypto market goes up. And we see this a lot of times. We see it all the time, is once these coins start taking off, the coins that have fallen the most, once the crypto market starts going back up, the coins that have fallen the most tend to go up the most as well. So if you're looking to place yourself in a trade that is, in the current moment with the current prices, it makes sense to look at some of the coins that have retracted the most. All right, we've seen this on BSV. We've seen this on several other coins. Bitcoin Cash here recently. If you got in last week, you went up 20%. I don't know if you're holding. I don't know what the goal is, but you're now down 20% if you bought at that 20% height, right? The same thing applies to most of these coins that we're talking about here on the channel, guys, because Zcash is actually not going down, guys. How fucking weird, because Zcash, if you don't remember, back in the last 3 months, it's fallen the most in terms of when the market goes down. So that's what I'm trying to point out, is that if we were in a position where we should be worried about prices, I'm not at all. In fact, I'm still bullish because we've seen other coins that have held up the market, has leveled out the market, and we haven't seen a total apocalyptic crash, right? Like we've seen in the previous time, like in the previous days or previous years in this crypto stuff I've been involved in, where we see just down, 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 down. This is a correction. This is not a crash. Okay. So we have to be, even though in some cases, guys, if you bought at the top back in March, April, you're now down 50% on some coins that you bought. But generally speaking, we're up on some coins for the year, and a lot of the altcoins that are not green for the year, they're actually not down. So say you'd been buying a lot of, like, say you'd been buying Stellar Lumens or some of these other coins over the last year. Ethereum Classic is up a little bit for the year. Ethereum Classic's another coin. Say you've been buying these coins throughout the year, DCAing into these coins, then once we do that initial climb up, and like I told you, the initial climb up will be anywhere from 200 to 300%. Once we make that initial climb up, all those purchases you made over the last year are now in the green, basically 2 to 3x over again. All right. That's why I'm telling you guys, we got to focus on the prices on where we're at right this second, because had we seen, like I said, a major fallout, we would be looking at sub 200 Bitcoin Cash, and we might go there. I'm just saying, we're looking at it where we're at right now. It doesn't appear that way, because had we gotten that, we'd have seen the majority of the crypto market getting pulled down with it. We have not seen that. We have not seen BTC under 50,000. We have not seen Bitcoin Cash under 200. We have not seen these new lows for some of these coins that are barely surviving in some cases, in terms of like, where are the gains? Like, you know, I'm not going to name any specific one, but you guys know what I'm talking about. So had we seen that, we would be more in a bearish state. Now, the stock market, obviously, people are talking about it. Obviously, this last Friday, it's came down. It was a pretty substantial, not a crash, again, a correction. We're not in that bearish territory, and I don't think we're going there, guys, because we've had too much upswing on the volatility on the upside in between these little spurts of time, in between this little, 3 to 5 month area we've been in. And yet I can still pick out coins today, Zcash, Grossel's coin, and a handful of other coins that are a NIM. Look at NIM, guys. Look at NIM. Look at NIM. The fucking token I sold a couple months ago just because I wanted to get out of it. Look at it now. It collapsed from Binance. It's already on the road to recovery. We saw the same thing with Monero. We're seeing a lot of stuff happen. So we got to realize where we're at here, guys, is that 200 to 300% gain that could be coming here like tomorrow. Like, we're going to see days that there's going to be coins that are up 50, 60% in one day. That happens over a course of a few days, 2 weeks. We're up 200-300%, and then it's party on. All right, guys, drop it in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you think it's a crash or you think it's a correction, and let me know what coins you want me to cover, guys. Drop it in the chat.